Hi, I'm Happy Jairo. One of the strengths I have in my school is to prepare something well with my students and to keep in touch with my teaching colleagues in order to increase our vocabulary and improve our methodologies and techniques of teaching and learning at the same time. And this kind of conference or camps help us to increase our needs and improve new things in our inside the school, inside the classroom. And I think when students see in ourselves, they are very happy to learn in a easy way. Okay, and something that I consider there are some weaknesses is when most of the teachers are teaching English speaking Spanish, because the students are easy to comprehend, to understand something easy like this, but that is not our case. Okay, I think while you are teaching and speaking all the time in English during your class, okay, you have at the end better results than the other cases.
Okay, I'm Loyal Lorena, and I think my school have a lot of strength on this part, on the teacher development practices. We have during every school year we have different courses or conferences and a lot of teaching upgrades, and also they are very supportive with us when we planned to keep studying. Like they give us some help in terms of money, and well, they are highly worried about our preparation, because if we are good teachers, if we improve our English level, if we improve all our skills, we can do the same with the students. And the idea the school has is if our students are on B1 level, well, the teacher must be in C1 or C2. And to accomplish that, they must support us when we want to study. Also, we have area meetings. We have something that is called L2 meeting, that is all the areas that are taught in English. We gather, I don't know, every 2 or 3 weeks, and on those spaces we also have some activities to help us on a teacher development. One of the weaknesses I see in my school is most of the time these kind of conferences and these kind of courses like this camp are only the English teacher, the ones who are going. No the science teacher, no the ethics and values teacher, no the world studies teacher. And I think that will be very good for them too, and it will be very good for the school too, because they are all also English teachers, but they are teaching a content area. So sometimes it's difficult for them to understand that are also English teachers teaching a content area. So I think it will be good for the school to open this kind of conferences, courses, and help to the other L2 teachers of my school.
Okay, so I'm powerful Patricia. I can talk about the teaching in English because I'm a math teacher.
Nice.
But we have positive things, negative things as well. But when I'm teaching my subject, I try to give them a good vocabulary to understand the topic. But it is very difficult sometimes because they don't have the same English level. So I have to give them a general explanation, but actually when I am working with a single student, sometimes I have to explain in Spanish, because for me it's most important the mathematics topic that if they commit any mistake with the English. But I agree with you, and I like so much for my school because they give us any courses, or they give us any opportunity to improve our English. So if we improve our English, we can give from the students a better knowledge, and we can practice with them in a better way. But I think that the school help us to improve our knowledge in math in English, and it is a teacher development, and it is a good way to practice and let them know how much can we study with the students.
Okay, I'm journalist John at Santa Luisa School. This year, uh, it's totally different for the English area, different than the another schools. At Santa Luisa, just there is the English area. The other signatures are doing in the mother language. So this year, according to some expectative or projects for the school for this year, starting at the Santa Luisa School, the new English project, starting by preschool, adopting the methodology of the phonemic awareness with the assessment of San Pedro Claver School. But the last year appeared a great question for the curricular designers when they told us if for Santa Luisa would be necessary implementing signatures different than English in English, but we we could answer that it's in this moment it's too difficult for the school, for the population too, because they don't have any tools with the use of the another language different than mother language in with the signatures. So starting doing just implementing the effort the abilities in the fourth grade, and the coordinators are doing a great effort to can promote into the English teachers the I don't know how can I say that then the needs to study and qualify their knowledge. But in this moment the English area is the bigger area in the school, but there are some teachers that they don't want to study and qualify and advance into the knowledge or qualifying the studies. But this is a process. I think that in this moment the coordinators want a lot of things with in the development process of the teachers, but we are starting. We are now participating in this, by example, in these workshops, and I think in the future these teachers are going to lead the another change that will be appear for the another signatures in English.
But you know what? I don't know how much benefits it when you teach a different subject in English. Because, for example, my students, I have to work very hard with them because they commit mistakes in English, they commit mistakes in math. So I can correct the English mistakes, but I have to focus the idea in the math mistakes. But if I allow them commit English mistakes, but that is not the idea. So they have to correct English mistakes, math mistakes, and sometimes they are so confused because they don't know what is the focus, math or English. And for example, in San Bartolome, they study math in English, science, technologies.
Okay, can I ask you questions? When somebody is teaching mathematics in English, is he a mathematics teacher or is he English teacher to teach mathematics?
No, it depends. because I'm a math teacher.
You're math. You study math.
Yeah.
But you
And,
can.
I was studying math degree. But for example, in the first grade, the teacher is an English teacher, for example. Or in the third grade, I think so, I don't remember, is an English teacher. So, I don't know.
She's or he's an English teacher and she teaches another subject.
Yeah, and disagree with that as well. And in many schools, many people do that. And I don't know if it is correct or not, but
that's why it was so difficult for Bremen School to find the teachers for all the subjects, and that's why they're having a little bit of trouble on high school to implementing the same, because it's not easy for them to find, for example, a biology teacher who speaks English, who has a very good level, and who'll be able to teach both English and biology. And the other one is social studies, something similar to social studies, the technology part.
Yeah, so sometimes when an English teacher is teaching another subject, so I don't know how is it because I'm a math teacher, but I'm not agree with that because, for example, in mathematics we have different strategies. We have the knowledge, the math knowledge to teach it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you.
Only the content is tricky enough.
Yeah.
For a regular teacher.
Yeah.
Okay.